You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm worried that, you know, that maybe it's too low now. But when it was too high earlier, the audio levels are all fucked up. What do we do?
Just let it run.
Sorry. All right, my bad. Hey guys, my name is Freddy. This is my friend Artie. We're back again with another movie review. This time we're gonna do Halloween 1978. I've never seen it before. Artie watches it at least once a year. So I'm really curious to see if our opinions are the same, similar, or if we're completely on different spectrums of where we land on this movie. But anyway, what you're gonna see is my first reaction to this movie. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys do, please like and subscribe, stick around, leave a comment below, let us know what you think, and thanks again for watching.
Let's do it. That was it. Never seen any Halloween movie, but not even the Rob Zombie ones.
No, I've never seen a Halloween movie. I know who he is, Michael Myers. Like, he has the skin. He does the knife thing. I don't know.
He has the skin.
He has. Doesn't he have that? He looks like the way Terminator looked when he had the prosthetic.
Dude, he wrote this score too, the director.
Dude, Mufasa's in here. Let's go, dude. Dude,
Mustafa.
this song. I now I'm realizing. Oh, this is the movie with this song. Okay. What?
That's crazy. It's just
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
I'm like, dude. Okay, this is
Yeah.
I thought this was like, what's the Jason movie?
Jason's a totally different killer.
Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
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 These names are really weird, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Simple intro though, dude. Imagine like filming this. You're like, yeah, I just need a lantern on.
Hey, we ran out the whole budget. Do we have $3 for the intro? Fuck.
I only got.
We're over budget. This is a jack-o'-lantern.
This is a make or
50
break
cents.
right here, dude.
Yeah.
John Carpenter, dude, fucking legend.
Is he?
The legend, dude.
What else did he direct?
Some other shit, dude. I don't know.
Sounds like a legend to me. I gotta remember to watch these movies through the lens of like someone in the 70s, you know?
Yeah, like this is like people copy this still. You know what I mean? Like this is like a thing. But think about it, dude. He's carrying a big ass camera, bro.
Oh, you mean to get this shot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot, huh? You can do it with like a little like phone nowadays.
Yeah, you can put it on your fucking head, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a quickie.
Yeah.
It was a real quickie, dude.
We're not too different, you and I.
Not a lot has changed 40 years.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a horror movie without some titties, man. Did this start it? Is this where the trope starts?
I think so.
Are we supposed to know that's his sister?
Michael?
Oh, I guess we find out now.
Yeah.
Michael, are you making lasagna again?
Fucking doctor.
Dancing night as before.
Smoke a cigarette.
Only minimum security.
They recommended it back then, bro. They like smoke while they fill out your fucking prescriptions.
Whatever bothers me is their gym.
Word in 15 years.
This guy looks like the guy from Shutter Island, the bald dude, the main doctor, the main
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. She just lit up another one?
Chang. Why is she a nurse? Or is it like, I thought she was playing a costume, like, or I thought it was like Halloween weekend. That's how she's dressed normally.
No.
It's pretty base though. It's pretty tight. That was a sick noise, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody should sample that, dude. Skrillex needs to sample that in the next album, bro. Cool little town, man. Like a park in front of your house. So dope.
Oh yeah.
Back then it was like $10 a month to live there. Why? He's like the kid from Ed, Edd n Eddy, the bald kid. Do you remember Johnny? Why?
What a long take, dude.
She forgets the lyrics to the songs. Do it again. Cut.
Dude sounded like an old gangster. Yeah, see? You should have told him better, see?
Meh. You never catch me alive, coppers. Meh. Bro, people really sat in those chairs.
Oh yeah.
It's funny looking at Halloween costumes from back in the day.
Oh yeah. I need a cowboy and I want to be whatever the fuck that red thing
Yeah.
is.
A
Is that a
clown?
doll? That's not a clown.
You might be right. Looks like the big comfy couch girl.
Oh yeah.
My dad had hair like that.
Jesus. We used to have hair like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right.
Like the setup to him is supposed to be like, dude, this guy is the real deal because he killed his sister, and he hasn't said a fucking word.
What has he been eating in jail the whole time? I'm sure they have like little pudding and like little snacks. I mean,
Well, he's non-GMO, non-gluten. So.
all right, never mind. You can't be a cold-blooded killer and you're having like little pudding pops. He has a Rona breathing, dude. Go get checked, bro.
Totally.
Hey, an actual real number that doesn't start with 555.
Let's call it.
Pretty based, yeah.
We did. 15 minutes. It totally never showed. That's not true.
Totally. Dude, she loves this word.
She's smoking totally cigarettes, dude. They're totally good.
Exploring uncharted territory. Totally charted. Just talk.
Told you.
Book in my English book.
What other movies is she from?
French book and
Who?
who needs books anyway?
Her?
This lady, yeah.
I always forget.
Freaky Friday. She's in an Arnie movie too.
Freaky Friday with Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, isn't that Devon
She
Gray?
did Knives Out.
Is
which
she
is-
like the great grandmother in that movie or what? Like,
she was the mom. Great grandmother? What the fuck?
well, it's like 1978.
Well, she's old now, but she's still pretty banging for a older chick. It's like, bitch. I got sonic hearing. Okay. Sorry,
I heard, he heard that too. He's like, all right, I can.
I can't.
Totally. I hate a guy with a gun.
She just loves this word, dude.
No sense of humor. Never mind. Fucking, gonna break out in like a disco dance or something weird, man.
They're ready to party, dude.
Yeah.
They almost have the same hairstyle too. No mullet.
No mullet, no gullet.
Oh, it
this
wasn't
time.
the 80s yet.
Yeah. They probably pioneered the gullet.
Who walks
guys
and
don't-
smokes cigarettes, dude?
That and like you guys don't have backpacks back in the 70s? You guys are carrying everything. Oh, they do have. Wait,
That's a purse,
Jesus.
dude.
guys think I'm too smart.
I don't. I think you're whack.
this audio's all dubbed over.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Is that a deal breaker? If girls are too smart? I've never thought of that as a deal breaker. If someone's
Yeah.
smart. Maybe you just suck. Maybe you're just personality. You know.
4 in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's like morning, dude. I thought you're supposed to go when the sun goes down or when it starts to go down. You know.
It's different, dude.
She's wearing a plastic clip on her bag. Is that it?
That's it. That's the style, dude. It's a coat hanger.
That's why the ocean's full of like 5 billion tons of plastic. The boomers were wearing plastic clips on bags.
That's what the little girl was dressed up like.
Oh yeah. These tropes though, these tropes.
This was like new, you know?
Yeah, they invented the cutaway. Oh, he's not there anymore.
Yeah. What do you think of the setup so far?
The setup, kind of sleeper. A little sleeper. The setup is really long. You smoking something else, man?
No, I think that was a joint.
A doobs?
A du-
Where are we?
Hey, you know that storytelling? Fuck you. Where are we? Fucking goth kids, man.
God.
They're smoking that swag from like the 70s, man. Get out of
She's
here,
like, this shit
dude.
hit different. She hits it like a fucking chant.
Get rid of this.
Eat it.
Her dad's like 3 miles away. My dad. They're still going in the same direction.
Like your car's not gonna smell like the fucking worst weed on earth. That's what it's like to be high. You guys didn't know. You get deaf and nobody smells it. Dude, that vein though.
That's how you know he's
Dude,
exquisite.
if he gets a paper cut on his head, bro, that guy's donezo. Look at that vein, bro.
Snoop Dogg who, dude? These guys take it to the fucking dome.
They're on like the third one, dude.
He always
No, that literally is grass. So they're on the swaggest of swag.
thought about things. Do that. I couldn't.
How are they scared to ask out something? They're smoking fucking weed, dude. She just leans in. I want pizza.
This was shot on film, wasn't it?
I think that's all they had, dude. What else?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I was like, all right, we're in the film era.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why we can reproduce it at like high
Yeah,
high
exactly.
resolutions. Kind of weird because like you would think people have already seen him multiple times and they're not really scared of him. They're kind of like, oh, weird, but it's
Yeah.
Halloween, so it's kind of like, to me it kills the vibe a little bit. I don't know. I feel like I want to be like really scared of like the main scary dude, and right now it's kind of like, well, How much would you buy that house for? If someone got stabbed in that house, and I was like, oh, it's on the market. What would you pay for it?
I would need to see the properties around it, dude, to give you a really accurate number.
bro,
but let's
you're
say
real,
like
dude.
$64,000.
It's a real. That's a very. Would you think about this before when you came over to you? You open up like an Excel chart. Like, what were you doing, bro?
How much is a house in 1973?
30K.
30K? Oh, then this is probably like a 10K house then.
Yeah.
He was murdered here. All right, I'll take it.
I don't want to do that. Do you want to do this?
I thought King Arthur was your favorite.
We got YouTube now, dude. Give him an iPad. Just
Yeah, go to town, kid.
give him one of those iPad covers that's like 5 times as thick as the iPad.
Here you go. You just bounce off the photo.
Yeah. This horror movie needs more titties, dude. Every horror movie has like 3 racks in it, dude.
3, dude.
Minimum. Like, literally, I haven't seen that many, but every horror movie there has to be like nudity. Just call John Wick, dude. And Michael's done, bro.
Winchester pictures.
Can you get any more American than that, dude? Winchester Burger Films. Like, it has like a gun logo. Like,
Here she is.
Get her for me, will you?
She's washing her clothes.
Look, just tell her it's me, okay?
Okay.
you know, you have a washing machine, right? He's not doing it by hand. He's washing your clothes. Okay, I'll wait like 10 seconds. Load it in. Step, bro. He's stuck.
Promise me you won't tell anybody about this.
This would ruin me. And I saw her hanging out of a fucking window.
Who's gonna believe her? She's like 5.
Big time
Fuck is that popcorn in a can, dude?
Got stuck in the window. She'll be right here.
First thing she does. I'm gonna do a quick little check here, boys and girls. We are literally almost an hour in, and he's killed 1 person.
This has not been my night.
This
All right,
it's different, dude.
this is some.
Wash, I got
If I was in the theaters, bro, I think I would have walked out by now.
You really?
It's an hour in. He's literally, dude.
Okay, it's 2021 right now, dude.
Thank God for you won't be back till late.
If we get to 60 minutes and he doesn't hack and slash someone,
Besides, I'm on my way to pick up Paul.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna hack and slash his computer, bro. The last like 10 minutes better be like, you better be like an octopus, bro. Yeah. Better be like Naruto throwing out like shurikens everywhere, dude. Like, it better be like something crazy.
Give you all. No keys, but please, my
Even if the car opened, would there be keys?
Wait, but it opened now. You have the keys in your hand, dude. Proximity lasers or like magnet. What's going on, dude?
You know how they said
send you to bed.
He's like, I got my DS under my pillow, dude. I don't give a fuck, dude.
send me to bed.
Yeah. Can you do that shit back then? I know you can drink when you were 18 until like Reagan came around. You drink and drive that egregiously? Probably. That is like the laziest jack-o'-lantern. The slivers and the eyes.
Did she make the jack-o'-lantern, or did the kids make the
They
jack-o'-lantern?
did it with like a toothpick, bro. You guys couldn't carve into that?
Doyle House.
Hi, Lori. What's up?
Just sitting down for the first time tonight.
Hey, is Annie around?
No, I thought she'd be home by now. She went to pick up Paul.
Well, she's totally not here.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Now we can fuck in a stranger's house.
Take the Lord's name in vain, dude. That's what I love doing on Halloween night.
This dude's gyrating on the wrong side, I think.
He is. Look at her knee. Look at the shape.
Yeah.
He's a quiet dude, man. He should have been a porn star.
And I'm gonna smoke in this dude's fucking. Right when he busted? Totally.
He's like, all right, I gotta go invent Apple now. See ya. All right, Steve. Whoa.
That's it, dude.
Now your toes are curling up again, bro.
My beer.
I'm 17. I need it.
I got the shakes.
Pretty clean.
I can appreciate that review.
Are you fooling around again? I'll kill you if this is a joke.
Did somebody say kill?
One step ahead.
Like, dear Jesus, there it is.
These kids in their fucking EDM parties.
Turn it down! He's just right.
I like the Exorcist song better than this one. I'll tell you that. This one's okay, but the Exorcist one is a banger.
Like, they're very legendary. I think this is more legendary.
I don't know if I did Exorcist or Chocolate Rain, but
Chuck.
it might be the same key.
It's like Halloween night. Every parent is out right now, dude. There's no parents in this street right now,
Yeah,
dude.
apparently. I feel like that jack-o'-lantern isn't that wide. Just they use like a wide angle. Look at that.
Look at that.
There's no way a pumpkin's that wide. Nah, maybe.
This
There's
is
some
before-
distortion going on.
That's before Monsanto came out, dude.
Yeah,
Everything
you're
was kind of
right.
bigger.
Pretty tight. These long takes too, man.
Yeah.
I'm used to those quick cuts, you know?
True, dude. Yeah, it lets it breathe for a while, dude. Which, I mean, it's a good thing, even though nothing's really happening. I mean, it is kind of like a sleeper.
There's something like to appreciate when you like see an actor or actress do like a long, like, you know, like a
Yeah.
long ass one take. I don't know. You know, it's immersive. I think it's a little more immersive. But how though? He's like in a haunted house, but it's like a real haunted house.
It's a real one.
Yeah. We need the cameraman to jump off the, off the stairs.
Hello, help me! Man, please help me! Please! Can't you hear me?
Another one on LSD, dude. Jesus. That sucks, though. That's spooky. Oh, no. The fact that that one house wouldn't help her. Pretty scary. If they would have
Yeah.
done that again, to where, like, for whatever reason she's not being helped, like, the feeling of, like, helplessness, you know? And meanwhile, he's kind of moving at you slowly.
Just one to the jugular, dude.
Okay, well, why do you need a knife that big? First of all.
Sandwiches aren't gonna cut themselves, dude.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're cutting footlongs, like, vertically with that, dude. I'm just fucking, that's some R. Kelly shit, bro. She's trapped in the closet, dude. Strings are gonna come in right here. Let's go, dude. Is this the same song for earlier?
It sounds different, but
It's like the same, like, give me a piano, then give me a piano repetition, and then give me a ding ding, give me like a weird noise, and then strings come in.
yeah.
That's his weakness, little tiny sharp things, dude.
Tommy?
He's not gonna get up again, guys. I pricked him 2 times. Now, why would he be in that shot? Let's think about it. Oh, because he's getting up.
Oh, okay. And he's
Weird,
gonna
dude.
grab the fucking knife.
Yeah, the knife that you left next to him. Whoa. I didn't think you get to see him. That's pretty cool. Jeez Louise, man. He's like, I should have put knife tips in my gun instead of bullets. Little
I
knife
should have put
pricks.
hanger bullets.
Yeah, I should have made bullets out of little hanger tips.
Paper clip. It's a rubber band and paper clip.
Well, that was something.
That,
Alright. That sure was something.
Don't be mad. Be glad.
I'm not mad. I'm just, you know, I'm just saying that was a movie.
That
Yeah, we watched the movie.
there was a beginning and an end, technically.
Oh boy. What'd you think of you know?
Okay. What? Okay, so I watched this movie during Halloween. Okay.
Sure.
Lights off, popcorn, and I know that this is part of history.
Sure.
So I watch it in the terms of that, but I like this movie.
How old were you when you first watched it?
I had to have been like, 15. young,
Okay.
So I wouldn't say it's scary.
You know, I wasn't expecting, like, it was creepy. There was some creepy parts. I like for sure, like, okay, the best part was probably when she was running out and she was trying to get help, and then the neighbor didn't help her. That was something ominous about that. Like, what? Why would the neighbor not help you? If they would have done that again, it would have been like, oh, like something, like he has some kind of weird aura. Something is like off, and he's like, I don't know. Like the fact that, like, you know, two neighbors didn't help her. I mean, with the one, it was good. They sold it well. Yeah, that was the scariest part, because at the same time, he's like coming to her. You know, he's approaching her, and she's like frantic, and he's trying to get help. Nobody helps her. It reminded me of the Black Mirror episode. I won't spoil it, but it starts off with the girl kind of like she doesn't know who she is and she needs help, and like everyone's just onlooking. It gave me that weird like vibe, and that kind of vibe, like.
So it's more creepy that somebody wouldn't help out than.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's creepy. Like, how would you not help another human out? You know, like that's, you know, that's just the vibes it gave me when the neighbor didn't help her. I like that a lot. I just, you know, maybe I just have a tendency to take things in like a paranormal way, but I was like, oh, to me that was like a weird paranormal thing that maybe Michael was doing, or just the night. Something about, you know, just something about that was cool. That was probably the scariest part to me of the movie.
Knowing the budget too for $325,000. It went a long way, dude.
Yeah, it did. It's hard because it is, like you said, it's a classic. You have to take it in the context of like what it is, but at the same time, that doesn't excuse the fact that the movie doesn't start until like an hour in. The movie doesn't start, and I understand, like, you're like, oh, you know, a lot of the tropes came from this movie. I can respect that, but also, like, I'm watching a window and a lady, oh, what's gonna happen? Oh, he's gonna come out. Oh, he comes out, and she looks and he's not there again. It's like, you know, every movie, every scary movie has done that since then.
It's definitely dated, dude.
So yeah, so that's kind of like, there's a lot of other things like that. Like, okay, the scene when she was sitting down and like he's laying in the back. I literally said, I wonder what's gonna happen here. He gets up. It's like, okay, I get it. Like, that was back in the, you know, back in the day. I'd seen it with fresh eyes, and you know, that's one of the, I don't know what, you know, I don't know what's considered a scary movie, but if they made up these tropes, then that's cool.
You show a little kid this movie, he's freaked out, dude. I mean, YouTube's probably worse now.
No, yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
like creepypastas, like people are into that. Like,
I'm not saying it was a terrible movie, but it definitely was very slow paced.
It's definitely slow. Yeah.
You take the slow pace of it with like a lot of the tropes that we now have come to, like, now we, you know, they're kind of like,
we're spoiled.
It's kind of like the Matrix. A lot, you know, Matrix made up a lot of like the slow mo, bullet time. A lot of the things they did, you see them now in like parodies. You see them and you're like, this is kind of like hacky and cheesy. But when it came out in that setting, I get it. So I can get it from that angle.
Yeah.
But you know, overall, I think it was a little sleeper. I think it started really late. There was definitely parts that were cool.
Yeah, the movie started the last 10 minutes. You said.
Essentially, the movie literally started, and I mean that, you know, the second casualty was 50 minutes in, almost an hour. So we had almost an hour of like little setups and the backstory. Cool, we get it. Like, I'm not big into, like, I don't want to see like a crazy amount of gore. I'm not big into that, and this movie didn't have that, which is cool. But I think they could have fit in more, something more. You know, there was a lot of like.
I think they built up Laurie's character enough
to where you care about her.
Like an hour of it, you know?
I did care about her. I didn't want her.
I didn't want her to die either. You know?
Yeah, I did care about her.
So, like, I mean, they did a good job with that, because a lot of people miss that nowadays. It's like you get to know this character for 10 minutes and they kind of give you exposition that explains everything in modern movies now.
Yeah.
This kind of like bled it out. She's a babysitter. She's kind of like a nobody at school. She's a square. She smokes a little bit of weed, dude.
Yeah.
You know, like she's
a little relatable. Like, you know, she's
she's like, you know, and I appreciate that. Let's say you're 15 years old, you're home alone, you watch this movie. You wouldn't be creeped out?
I was 18 when I saw The Exorcist. 15, 18, not that big of a difference. I thought The Exorcist was better. I thought I saw The Shining around that time too. I would say those movies were creepier and more entertaining than this one. This wasn't like the worst thing I've ever seen, but it was sleeper. It was very slow. It was very slow paced.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was kind of just waiting for something to happen the whole time. And even when things were happening, it's like, all right, man, he's gonna get up. We get it. Like,
yeah.
You know, and it's hard. Like I said, I go back to the thing of like they invented a lot of these tropes. Frick, man. I mean, if you're watching this movie in 2021, you know, good luck to you, man, because it's gonna crawl by, man. It's you know, it's a historic piece of art, but if you're gonna expect the high caliber that we have now and like the quick storytelling and all this stuff,
Would you watch the sequel to this? Not the 1980 something sequel. The one that they did in 2017, 18.
I would have
It's-
to be convinced. I'd have to be
man.
convinced of, because I'm already not in a good I'm not in a good mindset with the Halloween franchise. I'm in like ugh. I saw the new Freddy Krueger when it came out.
Oh, that was.
That one was sick.
I didn't like it.
What?
I didn't like
I
that.
remember. Okay, I don't remember a lot of it, but I remember she's in like the classroom and she's trying not to fall asleep, and then like she's like
Yeah,
in her
the
dream.
effects, yeah.
Yeah. So not just because the way it's like, the way she goes from like awake to asleep, and they tell that kind of like that was really cool.
But they really leaned into he was a pedo.
yeah,
And
that's
I didn't
what
like that.
I didn't like that either.
I was like, just
don't-
let us know, like, dude, he kills girls. We get it.
Yeah, I already don't like him, so you don't have to give him a weird angle. He's a pedo. Like
Yeah,
now
yeah.
you can extra not like him. Like now you're making it weird, man. Now I gotta think about pedos exist when I'm trying to enjoy my movie. Don't do that to
Yeah,
me.
exactly. Yeah,
I
but
already don't like him.
but on this film, like, okay, 1 through 10, what do you give this film, dude? You could be honest, dude.
I'm gonna give it I'll give it like a 3 or 4, man.
Oh,
I say it was below average. I say it was. I a lot of times I was like, dude, let's get the show on the road. Let's move it on.
I can
And
respect that.
There's definitely, I definitely do, like
what was the soundtrack? 1 out of 10.
aside from the iconic song, a lot of the soundtrack was.
Oh, including
very-
that, dude. Including that too.
I mean, I feel like the iconic song is miles apart from the repetitive piano, and then you do the weird noise, and then you do the strings. Like it was okay. It wasn't. It was alright.
Yeah, okay.
The iconic, the whatever the iconic theme song is carries it a lot. It was I like that for sure. The soundtrack was alright. Out of 10, I'd probably give it like a 6.
That's better than the movie.
Yeah. A little above average.
Yeah.
I like that. It will stand out, and like for sure. I enjoyed it, and I noticed it.
Every year I watch this movie, so this is like tradition, dude. So like, for me, like in October, this is part of the catalog.
You already knocked it out, bro. You already got it out of the way.
No, I'm
You
doing
don't
it
have to do
again.
this to yourself,
I'm
dude.
doing it again in October,
You
dude.
don't have to do this to you. That hour and a half felt pretty long, just because how slow the movie was.
Hey man, I like this movie. I definitely get. I'm not arguing that it's a sleeper. Like if for somebody that's not initiated, this can put them off.
It's and that's all I can say. It's slow. There are things that I definitely appreciate. Like just the camera work was cool. The setting was cool. I like the little small kind of town vibey feel. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the takes that the actors and actresses did. Like
Everything
long
felt
takes.
lived in. Like it felt like real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that you're right. I had like that nice home-ish
Yeah.
vibe. I like that. I fricked with that. The aesthetic of it was cool. It's just that definitely the I can just say the way that Michael was introduced and the way he kind of was built up to be scary was a little lacking.
It kind of dragged. Like I kind of felt it a little bit too this time. Like it was kind of like dragged on. Like, hey, this dude's a serial killer. Like he's scary. Like they really hyped it up a lot. In 1970, that would have been probably like you're in your head playing with it more. Like yeah, he's fucking freaky. Like what is he doing? What we haven't seen it until the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But
Just stuff. Okay, so first of all, I thought it was very strange how they showed him as a kid in the beginning.
it's like his origin story.
Right, but I think it would have been more impactful if the less they show his face, the less they humanize him. If they would have done an angle where you don't even see his face, you're like, I wonder what this kid looks like. He's like this evil kid. Like they kind of gave him he's just a run of the mill kid who killed someone, and it didn't seem. I wanted it to
Not
be
someone.
more ominous.
He killed
and,
the sister.
Killed his sister. I wanted it to be more ominous and you're more afraid of the things you can't see. That's why people are afraid of the dark. You can't see in the dark. You're more afraid of, I think, villains or anyone that's supposed to be scary. You're more scared of them when you can see them less. When they barely come out, they're they're.
You want to leave more to the imagination.
Yeah,
than
exactly.
what
You
it
want to leave
is,
more because your imagination usually can be.
way more scary.
Yeah,
I feel you, man. I mean, hey, dude, that's a real reaction,
yeah, and that's my real review. I mean, it was
It was dog. It was dog.
It was all right. I'm just excited for the next one. Because Terminator was amazing. That's definitely a movie that I rate my movies. Would I go back and watch the highlights and thumb through it, and I would definitely do that. Here I have nothing to go back through. I don't have any scene that I would want to go watch that again. Nothing really stood out to me. I was kind of just waiting for the story to happen, and I feel like it did pick up, but it picked up a little late.
Yeah, it already, the ship has sailed already for you.
Yeah, and at that point, I was kind of just like, just get it on, get on with it.
At the end, you're almost like, just kill her already, dude.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, all right, let's just,
Hey, man, at least you saw it. At least you could say, dude, I saw Halloween.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
can
Like,
say that, yeah.
Yeah, and you'd be like, hey, did you like Halloween? Not really. Check out my video.
And you know what? Like you said, when we started this, I'm not gonna like all of them, and
That's fine.
yeah, and I'm glad I can just have that like honest, just like it was kind of sleep for him. It was 3 out of 10.
Hey, man.
I am glad we saw it. I'm stoked. on it,
Yeah.
but-
I mean,
Well, okay, compared to The Exorcist, would you not say The Exorcist is objectively like creepier and like the things she says and like her look and the backwards
it's way creepier.
Okay, then yeah,
It's
so
way creepier, but
it still has a place in your heart for XYZ.
yeah, exactly. I feel it's more nostalgia driven at this point, but it is what it is, dude. All right, well, I guess that was our review for Halloween. 3 out of 10. I'll give it like a 7. Like I think I go into it more appreciating everything and from a director's point of view, even though I'm not a director, but I think in that term a little bit more. But yeah, man, thanks for watching our review, guys. Stay tuned for some more uploads. Leave some comments, subscribe, and hopefully we can get out some more videos for you guys. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.